She said it like she was canceling a dentist appointment. "We're not celebrating Christmas with you this year." No argument attached. No explanation. Just a flat update delivered 3 days before the holiday. I was standing in my kitchen when she called. I had flour on my hands from something I wasn't even paying attention to anymore. For a second, I thought I'd misheard her. "Oh," I said. Silence waited on the line like she expected me to ask why. I didn't. "Why, just think it's better," she added. "Less tension." Less tension. I almost laughed at that. Tension had been our family's background noise for years, quiet comparisons, subtle exclusions, conversations that happened around me but rarely with me. I'd learned to make myself useful instead of welcome. "Cool," I said. There was a pause. She wasn't expecting that either. After we hung up, I washed my hands, dried them, and sat at the table. I stared at my phone for a long time. Not because I was shocked. Because I wasn't. I'd co-signed their mortgage 4 years earlier when my dad's hours were cut. It had felt responsible at the time. Temporary. I had the stronger credit score, the stable income. They said it was just until things leveled out. Things had leveled out. My name had stayed. Every month, I transferred my portion without discussion. Not because they always needed it, but because once you're attached to a debt, it becomes easier to stay attached than to untangle. And untangling feels dramatic. I opened my laptop. The mortgage portal loaded slowly as it always did. My name sat next to theirs under borrowers, equal on paper. Unequal everywhere else. My chest felt tight, but not panicked. More like something aligning. I called the bank. After navigating the automated prompts, I reached a loan officer. Her voice was steady, professional. She verified my identity. Confirmed the account. "If you'd like to be removed from the mortgage," she said, "they'll need to refinance in their names only. Will require income verification and a new underwriting review." Her tone didn't shift when she said it. It was policy, not punishment. "What happens if they don't qualify?" I asked. "Then the current structure remains. In other words, my name, my liability, stays until they can carry it alone." "I'd like to start the removal process," I said. She explained the paperwork, the disclosures, the timeline. It was all recorded, documented, real. When I hung up, I didn't feel powerful. I felt exposed. Like I'd just pulled a support beam out of a structure that might collapse, and I wasn't sure if I was ready to watch. My mom called that evening. Her voice was different. Less flat. "I got a notification from the bank," she said, "about a refinance request. I initiated a release," I replied. "You're serious, Wes?" Another silence. This one heavier. "We're family," she said finally. "I know. Christmas isn't about money." "No," I agreed. "But participation isn't seasonal either." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't list grievances. I didn't mention the birthdays I'd driven home for a loan, the dinners where I paid. The way decisions were made without me until something needed covering. I just let the numbers sit between us. "Refinancing will be expensive," she said. "That's why people usually think carefully before they exclude someone who's financially attached." It wasn't a threat. It was a fact. For the first time I heard her uncertainty. "We didn't mean it like that," she said. "Your father just thought." "I know," I interrupted gently. "You didn't mean it." That was the pattern. The next few weeks were administrative. Forms emailed, income statements requested. My parents met with the loan officer. I stayed out of it. Christmas morning came and went quietly. I made coffee, took a long walk. It didn't feel triumphant. It felt unfamiliar. I missed the noise. I didn't miss the feeling of being tolerated. In January, the bank scheduled the appraisal. In February, underwriting cleared them conditionally. My dad had picked up extra shifts months earlier. I hadn't known. They qualified. The final signing happened at their local branch. I didn't attend. A week later, I received confirmation. I was officially removed from the mortgage. No celebration followed, no apology either. My mom called that night. "It's done," she said. "I know." Another pause. "We didn't realize it hurt you like that." I considered telling her that it wasn't just Christmas. It was the accumulation, the quiet demotions. The way I'd been both relied on and sidelined. Instead, I said, I don't want to be included because I'm useful. She didn't argue. The house is still theirs. The holidays will come again. Maybe next year there will be an invitation. Maybe there won't. What's different now is simple. If I'm there, it will be because I'm wanted. And if I'm not, I won't be financing the space I'm excluded from. It's strange how removing your name from something can feel like finally writing it somewhere else.